quorum for the Zoning Board of Adjustments meeting today. It's Monday, April the 4th, 2022, and it is 1:55 p.m. Looks like we have a quorum. We need to review and take any action related to the minute records of the regular meeting held on Monday, February the 7th, 2022. That seems like a long time ago.
Yeah, I said I'll get you those minutes
Yes.
come May or the next meeting, and these as well.
Okay,
Yes,
we'll
sir.
just move on from there then. We need to vote on it?
Well, so we don't have the minutes? They're not ready. Yeah, so no vote.
No vote,
on that
okay.
one.
We know it's gonna be right, you know.
What's that?
We know it's gonna be right.
Yeah.
Yeah? All right, here we go. The business. Item number 3. ZBA 22-04, 555 East 6th Street, Single Member District Number 3, Harry Thomas. A request for approval of a variance from Section 502.B of the zoning ordinance to allow for 11-foot setback in lieu of the 25-foot street front setback for an addition to their existing building. Let's give it to Kyle.
All right. Well, good afternoon, everyone. Sorry.
Must be Mondays.
It really is. Oh,
Get Brian to do it.
I thought it did.
There it
Was I supposed to? Oh, sorry, Brian. You're good. Apologize, everyone. And thanks for your patience. There we go. This is ZBA 22-04, 555 East 6th Street. And as Gary said, this is a variance sought for front yard / street front setback for addition to the building. This is Lighthouse Office Supply, if you don't know. District 3, Harry Thomas in the Pauline neighborhood, and it is zoned general commercial. And here's a map. And this is the proposed site plan for the additional warehouse they plan to build on the north side. I know it's kind of crunched in there, but it'd be right up here. And it's still going to be all on their lot. There's not going to be any right-of-way abandonment going on, but it's just going to be built into their setback. And I'll get to that here in a second, but I'll let y'all take it in. And this is kind of the reason why I feel it should go forward to the board, because there is a large right-of-way on East 6th here, which really is the feeder for Houston Hart. And you can tell there's just all this area here that's dedicated right-of-way, and then you get to the lot over here where they plan on putting the addition in. So there's a large buffer between the road and where they plan to build. And here is the southwest image, still on the right-of-way there. And if I go back actually to the map, you can kind of see in this north corner that right-of-way going on. And I don't feel they're going to expand just because there's residential lots to the east here that, you know, that would go into. So it's just, it's probably left over from past development, and it's just remained right-of-way, so. In our notification map, there was only one in opposition, 19 notifications sent out. And he actually called me the other day. He was up here, and he thought it was his property that was going to have a setback issue. And I said, no, it's the applicant's property. So he actually said he didn't care, but he still mailed it in opposition nonetheless. And here's our analysis. Special circumstances, due to the fact that this addition will not function adequately elsewhere on their site, and given that 6th Street has an unusually large amount of right-of-way dedication, we believe the variance applied for would be applicable. Not result the applicant has nowhere else to build in the lot where the addition would be compatible / useful. As this is a warehouse a warehouse addition, and it's being built where they do that now as a truck loading area, so. Unnecessary hardship. The applicant's development would be hampered if literal interpretation was carried out, as Sixth Street, again, has an unusually large right-of-way. Due to this, the northern front of the property in question is handicapped for development. Minimum action needed. If the variance were granted, the use of land would not be contrary to public interest, as large right-of-way dedication would still act as a buffer for both safety and aesthetics between the proposed addition and East Sixth Street. No adverse impacts. Granting the variance will not have an adverse effect on adjacent land. As I've stated before, large right-of-way dedication would act as sufficient buffer. Consistent with zoning ordinance, we believe that granting this variance will not disrupt the pattern of development as this is a commercially zoned property. And our recommendation is for the Board of Adjustment to allow a variance from Section 502B of the zoning ordinance to allow for a street side setback of 11 feet and with the required 25 feet in order to build additional space, with one condition of approval, and that is must obtain all building permits from the Permits and Inspection Division. Any questions?
Any questions for Kyle?
Any slides you want me to go back to, or?
Pretty straightforward.
And the applicant is here to speak on this case, so I'll leave it there.
Do we have a public comment? No public comment? Well, there you vote.
I'll jump right out there. I'll make a motion, we approve as submitted.
Have a motion and a second? Second. Take the vote. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? There we go. It passes 6-0. Got a division report?
We have nothing to report this time.
Okay. Next meeting, we have any on the agenda?
No, we have, I don't believe we have any ZBA cases come forth yet.
Okay. Well, that being said, anybody have anything to say? Vote, talk, get out a deck of cards, or?
No, I just make a motion to adjourn.
Well, this is easy. Well, all right, let's have a motion to adjourn.
I just made one.
Oh, you did? I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Did, here, a second?
I'll second that.
All right. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Everybody have a good day.